أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد كما صليت على سيدنا إبراهيم وعلى آل سيدنا إبراهيم وبارك على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد كما باركت على سيدنا إبراهيم وعلى آل سيدنا إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد. By the barakah of Sidi Shaykh, Sidi Mohamed Faouzi al-Karkari قدس الله سره. Notes from lecture of September 29th, 2024. Before starting this video, I would like to state that this work would never have seen the light without Sidi Shaykh. If something is wrong, it will be from myself, and everything that is correct is from Sidi Shaykh. One of the disciples asked Sidi Shaykh how to overcome desires, shahawat. In his response, Sidi Shaykh explained that there are different types of desires, such as the desire for food, sexual desire, the desire to frequently go out and be with people, etc. For example, regarding the desire for food, a person must struggle against themselves, يجاهد نفسه, and reduce their intake as much as possible. As for sexual desire, the Prophet ﷺ has a clear hadith in this matter in which he says, "O young man, those among you who can support a wife should marry, for it restrains eyes from casting, and preserves one from immorality. But those who cannot should devote themselves to fasting, for it is a means of controlling sexual desire." As for the desire to go out and roam frequently, the solution for that is seclusion, khulwa. Sidi Shaykh added that seclusion is considered a solution for all these desires. Seclusion, where a person isolates themselves with their Lord through remembrance, fasting, etc., is a cure for all desires. From this perspective, the folk of Allah, Ahlullah, came with many practices such as the 40-day seclusion, al-khulwa al-arba'iniyya. In the past, when a disciple would enter the 40-day seclusion, they would be placed in a room where the doorway was sealed with bricks and cement, so they could not leave until the 40 days were completed. It wasn't like today where the Shaykh might visit the disciple during the seclusion and instruct them on what to do. Back then, the disciple should bring their own provisions, usually food that didn't require cooking or preparation, like dates and raisins, and the room would be completely dark, so they could not even tell the time. They would simply pray whenever they heard the call to prayer, adhan. A sign of the success of the seclusion was that upon leaving, if the disciple could recognize the time of the adhan, like knowing it was time for the dhuhr prayer, it means they had succeeded. If they were mistaken, for example, they leave at dhuhr, but they say it's asr time, then they hadn't succeeded in their seclusion. Sidi Shaykh also spoke about the desire for food, mentioning that Ahlullah would limit their variety of foods they consumed. It has been proven that mixing different types of foods produces gases that rise to the brain and generate thoughts in the person's mind. Some of Ahlullah used to eat only dates as if it replaces all kinds of food. Sidi Shaykh stated that here in the Zawiya, the disciple is not forced to do all of this. The Shaykh makes dua for the disciple so that their spiritual state improves, but at the very least, there is a program in the Zawiya that the disciple should follow to purify their heart and mind from thoughts and to help them overcome their desires. Sidi Shaykh added that if the disciple does not hold the Zawiya in high esteem and does not regard it as a place of elevation, but instead sees it just as any other place, they will not benefit from the Zawiya. To truly benefit from time spent at the Zawiya, the disciple must have reverence, ta'zeem, for the place itself, its owner, and the program within. A disciple might stay at the Zawiya for 2 or 3 months, or even a year, claiming to be in tajreed. However, they may only achieve true tajreed for 15 days out of the entire year, wasting the rest of their time. They might manage to regain focus for another 10 or 20 days, but then lose it again. When staying at the Zawiya, a disciple must carefully follow its program. If the other disciples are engaged in remembrance, in dhikr, they should join them. If they wake up for night prayers, qiyamul layl, the disciple should participate. If everyone is sleeping, they should sleep as well. And when they wake, the disciple should wake with them. Staying closely aligned with the program is crucial. Even if a meal is served and the disciple doesn't feel hungry, they should still sit with everyone else and take a few bites for the blessing. Lest anyone mistake the Zawiya for an ordinary place, it's important to remember that since its construction in 2014, a decade ago, the remembrance of Allah has never ceased within its walls. At any given moment, day or night, someone among either the man or woman of the Zawiya is engaged in dhikr. The Prophet ﷺ said in a hadith, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has teams of angels who go about on the roads seeking those who remember Allah. When they find some people remembering Allah, they call to one another and say, "Come to what you are looking for." And they surround them with their wings till the space between them and the lowest sky is fully covered. Sidi Shaykh said that were Allah to reveal the multitude of angels present in the Zawiya to all disciples, as He already has to some, they would be astonished. Sidi Shaykh added that a luminous column rises from the Zawiya, penetrating the first heaven and ascending through to the seventh. Angels gather and circumambulate this radiant column of light. This is why disciples should hold the Zawiya in such high regard. Sidi Shaykh went on to say that a disciple who diligently follows the Zawiya's program for 40 days will reap significant benefits, overcoming negative thoughts and desires. At that point, means at 40 days of following the program, wisdom will spring forth from their heart. However, this transformation occurs only after the 40 days mark, as the initial period serves to purify and cleanse the disciple. If for any reason a disciple interrupts the program, even for a single day before the 40 days are complete, all progress is lost and they must start again. So that was all for this video. Alhamdulillah الذي هدانا لهذا وما كنا لنهتدي لولا أن هدانا الله. لقد جاءت رسل ربنا بالحق. اللهم لك الحمد اللهم لك الحمد اللهم لك الحمد. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد كما صليت على سيدنا إبراهيم وعلى آل سيدنا إبراهيم، وبارك على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد كما باركت على سيدنا إبراهيم وعلى آل سيدنا إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.